In the Kabbalah of the Blessing, we have mystic intentions. I don't like the word mystic. I like the word Theurgy. Theurgy is to draw and send divine lights for a certain purpose, for a cosmic purpose, for the purpose of fixing the world. And in Hebrew the word is kavanah. So when we say a blessing, we have the formula for the blessing, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech olam. And every word, every letter has meaning to it, and in every letter the thoughts, as the Kabbalists taught us, that a man's very thoughts have an effect on the world. So this is Kabbalistic meditation. You say Baruch, you meditate on the letters, Bet, Resh, Vav, Chaf, on their number. Every letter is a number. So Baruch adds up to 232. Bet is 2, Resh is 20, Vav is 6, and Chaf is 20. That's 228, and then we add 4 more for the 4 letters of Bet, Resh, Vav, Chaf. There's a union of the partsufim of the father and the mother. The divine images are in their yesod, which would correspond in the body to the sex organs, and they're in a state of constant union. It's as if you were, remember, this world is just a parable, and the divine array and the family in heaven, as it were, is the real meaning. So we break through to reality when we say Baruch. We use our minds and we break through to reality. This union of the father and the mother is in the sphera of Yesod of the father and the mother, and they're constantly together. In the parable of the family, we might say that even if the father and the mother, even if mom and dad are not in the room, if one of them is away, they're still together. They're always together. The Zohar says they go out together, meaning when they were created in heaven they were together, and they exist as one. They go out as one and they exist as one. Rabbi Adaya once said, when the great Kabbalists of Jerusalem said, when mom and dad walk in the street, they're always together. They're always walking together. So 232. So this is the Yesod of Abba. The names, all of these names are not the Yesod of Abba, but they're collecting in the Yesod of Abba. These are the names of the 4 worlds, the 4 expansions of the Tetragrammaton. Very quickly. This top line is 72, the second line is 63, the third from the top is 45, and the fourth and bottom line, not including this Yud-Ke Vav-Ke, but the fourth from the top is 52. The top line is the name that we use to contemplate the world of Atzilut, emanation, where God is one with his causations and he and his life are one. Then the lower 3 lines, from here to here, these are the worlds of separation. This is the world of Bria, creation, the name where the Vav is expanded with an Aleph. And the next level is the world of Yetzirah, formation, where the letters are all spelt out with Alephs. You see the 3 Alephs there on this line? That's the world of creation. Though for you folks out there who are interested in magic and witchcraft, that's about as high as you'll ever get, because that's somebody who is involved and who succeeds even, not just a charlatan, but actually succeeds in performing magic, is manipulating forces in the world of Yetzirah, but no more. But just be reminded that everything is coming from God. God is one and God is in control of everything. So just as you are manipulating forces, be aware that God is manipulating you. Okay, so then finally the last 4th line from the top, where Hays are spelt out with 2 Hays and the Vav is just 2 Vavs without the Aleph, adds up to 52. That's the world of Asiya, of making, the physical plane. And these are all expansions of the 4-letter name. This is all collecting in Yesod of Abba, in what we call the Shvil. Might be correspond in the parable of the body to the urethra. And on the other side we have Yesod of Ima, where we have four. We don't have the four names of Yud Kei Vav Kei. We have three names of Aleph He Yud He. See, Aleph He Yud He. This was the name Ekyeh that was the first name to be revealed to Moshe Rabbeinu at the burning bush, Ekyeh. And we have different similar expansions. So how does this? And this is the nativ in the fine channels in the Yesod of Ima. All of these names are collecting there and uniting with Abba in a wondrous union. So how does it add to 232? So we're going to go over here and we're going to look at a simple expansion of Ekyeh. Let me just focus on it 1 second. So here on this line, it's a little hard to read, but Aleph, 2 Heys, Yud Vav Dalet, and 2 Heys. It adds up to 161. So that's 161 is not 232. So we take that same Ekyeh, that same name here, and we, instead of 2 Heys, we have 6 Heys. We have Hey can be written out in different ways. This is Hey written out as a Dalet and a Yud. Here it's at a Dalet as a Vav, and here it's with 3 Vavs. We do that 4 times, and it all adds up to 168. The Yud in the middle is Yud Vav Dalet, that equals 20, and then we take the Dalet and we write it again as 2 Vavs. Dalet can be written as 2 intersecting lines. That's another 12, 32. 168 and 32, 200. We do that with the Aleph in the beginning also. We have Aleph is also Yud, a Vav, and a Dalet, that's 20. And we write the Dalet again as 2 intersecting Vavs, another 12, 132. And we have the wondrous union. But what happened to the Aleph here? There's the 2 letters left over. We accounted for all of the letters in this name of 161, and we rearranged it so it adds up to 232, but we didn't account for the Lamed and the Pei and the Aleph right here. Right? What about that? We add that to the Aleph and we get Pele, Pei Lamed Aleph. We rearrange it. Pei Lamed Aleph is wonder. That's the wondrous union which the Zohar speaks about in Parshat Breshit on page 29, where the father and the mother are in a state of coital union where one does not know which is above and not knowing which is below, but they are both one.